Welcome to part 2 of this 3-part series where we are adding and configuring a digital product inside System.io so it's ready to sell and deliver automatically. If you missed part 1, then go back and click the link below and watch part 1. You can follow along with the System.io starter kit, a companion to this 3-part video series, but it is also below in the description. Now let's get started. Once you log into your System.io dashboard, we need to go back to sites and then sales funnels and select the sales funnels work on, which in this case I was working on my first product one, so I'm going to click on that and just make sure the order form is selected. And then if we scroll down, so what I need to do here first is choose the offer type. So I'm going to select digital product because that's what we doing here, and then on the right here you need to click the plus symbol here to add the option there, and then we'll create a name for our product. So something descriptive to your product. I'm just going to put my product here, so maybe your product name will go here, and then what you need to do then is under resources, if you click on the plus on that, click on the drop down, you see a real list of options there. So if it's a course, you select that bundle. If you want to add a tag to start an automation, you can do that. Communities or calendars, events there. So I'm not going to select any of these. And then what we need to do is create a price plans there. So click on the plus again. It's going to be one-time payment, but we need to set one up first. So if we just click on the creator and then give it a name. So this will be shown actually on the order form, so it would be the product name here. I'm just going to put that, and then the name of your product, which will be shown to you on your dashboard. And then if you hover over the little question mark here and just click on that, you'll see it says, tells you a bit more information or pop up about it. So it says here, when a customer makes a purchase from you, a short description about that purchase will show up on the bank statement alongside the charge. Statement descriptors are limited to 22 characters and cannot use the special characters which is showing here, and must not consist solely of numbers. So again, you just put the product name here, should be okay for that, and the price, I'm going to put $97 USD, and then click on the blue save option there, and we'll need to click save again and then confirm the actions if you get that. Okay, so if you get that there, that's because we haven't selected a resource here. You can either select a resource or just click on this little icon here with it bin icon here on the right hand side. It's called grey icon for the bin. Select that and delete that. It should now then be able to save it and just confirm the update, and that's it. That's saved the changes for that under the product name. Now if it's a digital product you want to sell, if it's just a PDF or zip file, we can actually upload this through assets here at the top. Go to assets and scroll down to files, and then you can then upload your file there. And this is useful if you want to send just a quick email via link. So for emails it's a maximum of 5 megabytes, but for the actual file here, it's same as a video, I believe it's 2 gigabytes here. So once you've done upload your file and saved it, and then we'll just go back to our sites and sales funnels, back to product, and from there if we go to automation rules, we can then set up a new automation. So I click in the blue add rule button, I'll click that, and then selecting that trigger. So the trigger for this, you use new cell, and automatically it fills in your details here for this. You've only got the one product, and we'll just automatically do that. And for the action, we can then either add a tag or send an email, or both. Select send an email. Now if you've got some previously created emails, and you can select them from here, which I have, or click this blue plus symbol there to create an email message, and I'll click. Okay, so then we need to give it a subject line, so we'll just put here, and then somebody in the text, which I've got somewhere, I've copied to the clipboard. You can, if you want, deliver your digital product, if it's only a small one of about 5 megabytes. As I mentioned previously, you can click on this option there to add it in, and from the file you uploaded previously, you can then just select it. So if I just select that, and then you won't need your link in the email, and it will deliver it as an attachment when the person buys your product. Now I wouldn't recommend this because it can cause some problems sometimes with email deliverability when attaching files. So I'm just going to delete that off. So what I would normally do is create a link, and I have a link to my download page or back to me thank you page, and on the thank you page I have a button or a link for the actual product, what you're selling. To create a link, you'll just click on these 3 dots here, and then you'll see an option there for link. So I'll click on that, and then you just put your link in there for the actual, like it says, download page or thank you, and then just click save, and then that will add your automation. You can also, as well, besides sending an email, also add a tag. Add a tag as well, for maybe to identify the person who's bought your product. So you give it like the tag for the product name. But I'm not going to do that here. And then so obviously what we need to do is save rule, and our rule now is saved there. And then if we go back to top there which says configuration and click on that, we then can go back and then go to edit our order page. Alright, so if we click the blue button on the right here to edit the page for the order form, so I'm going to click on that. Right, so we're on the order page. So normally you want to keep the email address and possibly the first and last name. You don't need the phone number. I'm just going to delete that one off. Click OK on that. Because it's my own Stripe, it's not going to show PayPal here. So if you've added your PayPal account to it, then you'll probably have both using Stripe and PayPal, or just PayPal. So what we need to do is, first of all, edit the button, so we don't want it to enroll now unless it's for a course, which mine is a digital product. So for the button text, I want someone to buy something simple, buy now. For that, I'm just leave that default. The price, we want to make sure change the price. So I'll put that to $97, and special offer. Let's leave that as is. Like that. And then what we want to also do as well is create an headline for our page. You put a little bit about your product there. I'm going to put a note there. I'm just going to. This is just a general idea, give you an idea how to do this, and then once you've done that, you can click on save. And if you want to preview it here by clicking this preview option, then I'll show you how the page looks. OK, and then once you've saved it, click on the exit page to bring it back here. And up next, what we want to do is go to the thank you page. Okay, so here we just need then to select a template. So I'm just going to select any here for this example. So I'm just click on select it on that one. And then from the right hand side, once you've selected your template, click on the edit page, bring you to the page editor. And I'll leave that as it is. Thank you for your purchase. Since we've set up a rule already to send an email that delivers the product either through an email attachment or a link, I'm going to just put here a confirmation message. So I'm going to put your receive a confirmation email in about 5 minutes with details of how to access your product. And then these bits here, I'll delete that out, delete that, and delete the button. Now I can leave that. Should have any questions, and we can leave that. If you like, you can put your mobile number or telephone number there. Put your support email here, and if you've got an FAQ section, you can link that there as well. I'm not going to show you here how to add a link or a button to your download PDF or file, as I've already created a video for this, which you can find in the link in the description below. Once we've got the page looking how we want it, then we need to save it and then preview it. So click this option there, you can see then the preview of the page, and this is how our page will look. Obviously we'll go back and edit it. If you want to take out this section here as well, or update any of this section, then you do that as well. So let's go back to the editor, and then we can just go down and update these sections, either update the links here or just delete them out, depending on how you want it looking there. I'm just going to leave that as it is for now in this example. One other thing we can actually do as well, now this is optional, is we can add a order summary block to this page. Now you can only do this on a sales thank you page, it won't work on a normal opt-in thank you page. So from the left there, if you look here, you'll see an option for order summary. We can then just place it under our message here, and then that will then give the details, that will update with the details of our actual order once it's been processed. Once it's been, the customer's paid for it, it will see the product name, what they bought, and the actual price. So that automatically updates on the purchase, and then we can just click save, and then if we want to just preview it and have a look at that, let's have a look at that. As you can see there with the example there, and that's what it will look like. Now this helps reduce support by showing what was purchased. Okay, now we've previewed the actual page. Next thing, let's go back to our editor, so make sure save the changes again, and then click on the exit page. Now we need to test our sales funnel to make sure that it's actually going to our order form, and to do that all we need to do is click on the option there which says view funnel step, the blue button there. So I'll click on that, and you'll see it will take me to the page. So if you scroll down, see the only options that I edited was the button and some text. So now if I hover over the button there, you'll see towards the bottom it should say give you the link. Now if I click on that, it should take me to the order form, and they'll go straight to the order form. So we now know that is actually working fine. It's set to $97. So that's all ready. So if we go back now to our funnel, now what we want to do is, if you have decided to actually add a button or a link, a text link into your page, thank you page, for them to download your offer, you need to then copy your link from here. I'm just actually going to change it. I'll just try thank you. Okay, it's accepted that. So if I copy this link, under the order form we want the automation rules here on the right. We click on that, and then see these 3 dots here on the right, these ellipses. We need then to select edit automation rule, and then from the right there we can then click the little pencil icon here, highlight it blue once you hover over it, to edit it, the email message. And then we can then create a link to our thank you page by just highlighting the text and clicking these 3 dots here, and then selecting the link, and then I can Control V or Command V on a Mac, paste it in there, and you see now that will give the link to the actual page there. And then you can save the email. That's providing you haven't already uploaded it and attached it here, which you can do, but it's not really recommended. And then if you scroll down, you can click on the blue save button, and then just save that. So that means then when someone's done a purchase, or trigger an email to be sent out to them, and we'll include that link to your thank you page here, which if you have got a link on there, they can click on that link on the thank you page or button to download their product. Okay, so the last thing we should do actually to make sure we actually save a rule, just to save any changes we applied. You can see now it's got a green tick on it, and that's it for this part. That's part 2 completed. Now we're going straight ahead and starting part 3. Click the link below where we'll test your full checkout process and grab your sales link so you can start selling right away. I'll see you in the next video.